Sophie Rain's story feels like a plot twist in the age of social media, a reminder that the rules we think govern online fame can be rewritten. Reportedly, she has built an $83 million empire on OnlyFans, and what makes that number arresting isn't just its size, it's the way she did it. In a recent interview with The Blast, Rain made it clear she has never posted nudes. In fact, she says she's saving that for her husband. That declaration alone turns heads, but the bigger headline is how she turned restraint into revenue and proof that you can succeed on your own terms. Think about it. A platform that many assume is only for explicit content has propelled someone to billionaire-adjacent success, or at least an extraordinary seven-figure haul, without crossing the line most people expect. That's a seismic shift in perception. Sophie Rain, a former member of Bop House, told the interviewer that her faith guides her choices. "I'm a Christian. I've never posted nude. I'm saving that for my husband. It's something I believe in, and I won't compromise on it." Those are not small words. They're a mission statement, but faith alone doesn't explain the numbers. What does is the combination of savvy branding, audience understanding, and a willingness to lean into what makes you unique. Rain didn't follow the assumed blueprint. Instead of giving fans everything for the price of a subscription, she created demand by setting boundaries, offering content that engaged, teased, and delivered value in ways that didn't require explicit images. That approach flipped the script. Scarcity became strength, and a clear personal boundary became a selling point. Her success also sends a message to creators and consumers alike. Intimacy and connection don't have to be equated with nudity. Fans pay for personality, presence, and a sense of being seen. Rain's claim that even Hollywood stars and top athletes lag behind her social media success highlights a larger truth about attention economy. It's not always about celebrity status, but about the relationship you build with your audience. When someone feels a personal connection, they're willing to support that creator generously. Sophie has even set a new goal: $100 million. "I know people think you have to go all the way, but you don't. I'm proof of that," she told The Blast. That line cuts to the heart of her public persona: confident, principled, and ambitious. It reframes the conversation around what success looks like on paywalled platforms. If a creator can amass tens of millions without explicit content, the landscape for creators with different values is suddenly more open. There are lessons here for anyone watching the creator economy. First, define your line and stick to it. Authenticity sells because it's rare. Consistency builds trust. Second, understand that monetization isn't one size fits all. Subscriptions, exclusive behind-the-scenes access, personalized interactions, merch, live events. There are many ways to create value that don't require changing your moral compass. Third, scarcity and curation can be powerful tools. When you give fans something special that they can't get anywhere else, they feel compelled to invest. Of course, Sophie Rain's story will spark debate. Some will applaud her choice and see it as empowering. Others will wonder whether her approach is scalable or replicable. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Not every creator will reach $83 million, and not every platform will reward restraint the same way. But the broader cultural implication is undeniable. Platforms evolve, audiences surprise us, and social norms shift as successful outliers change what's possible. For Sophie Rain personally, the headlines and the money are only part of the picture. She has made a statement about identity, faith, and agency in an arena where compromise is often presented as inevitable. Whether you agree with her choices or not, her story forces a re-examination of assumptions about online work, intimacy, and commerce. It asks creators and consumers to imagine different models for connection. Models where boundaries can coexist with profitability. As the conversation around creators, content, and commerce continues, Sophie Rain's journey will be cited as an example of a different path. She didn't follow the expected route, and that's precisely why her story matters. She proved, in a very public way, that success can look like restraint, principle, and a clear sense of self. For anyone trying to build a career online, that's a reminder. Your values can be part of your strategy. Sometimes they can become the strategy.